because of this COVID-19 widely called disease, this epidemic that is coronavirus, we call, everybody understands this very clearly. So because of this very dangerous disease, the whole country and the entire world is locked down. So we are very seriously compelled to be away from the social contact. Physically, we have to maintain distance. We are not allowed to come closer to each other, and we are not able to come together in the school and learn and continue our lessons. So this is just for our safety, not for others, just for ourselves. So keeping in mind to be safe from the severe disease, we are trying to give our best to learn about the subject matter that you need to study. So through this social media, we hope will be able to provide you, feed you according to your requirement. So if there is any kind of problem, you can make comments and ask me, that I will help you to support you next in your problems. So let's begin the lesson. Today we are going to start unit 1 from class 10. There is the unit number 1 is giving, withholding and reporting permission. But according to this topic, this comprehension, here is a lesson, moral lesson is given here. And after completing this moral lesson, we will go to this topic in the exercise grammar portion of this unit number 1. So let's discuss about the moral lesson. The moral lesson is that if we do not have the knowledge of the behaviors, the social norms and values of the people of other customs, other traditions, other cultures, and the people of other countries, so we are provided in this lesson about the social norms and values and the rules, social rules actually, about the people of different countries in the world. So let's begin here. You are asked to be engaged here. You are asked to look at the picture. There are some 4 pictures given, people of different countries. So where these people from, where are these people from, how do they greet each other, you are asked. If you know, okay, then that's very good. I hope you know the picture number 4, because it is a picture of a Nepali, and we know what is Nepali greeting, how the Nepalis greet to each other. Greeting भनेको चाहिँ फेरि भेट हुँदाखेरि के गर्ने त, हामी के गर्छौँ, हाम्रो चलन के छ, हाम्रो परम्परा के छ, त्यही अनुसारले चाहिँ यसले गर्छ है। त्यो कारणले तिमीहरूले बुझेको हुनुपर्छ। जान्दछौ सायद, नजाने अब क्लास 10 मा पढ्ने भनेपछि त तिमीहरूले बुझिसकेको कुरो हो। तिम्रो घरमा कोही नयाँ मान्छे आयो भने त तिमीहरू के गर्छौ, र आफ्नो ठुलोलाई के गर्छौ, सानोलाई के गर्छौ, सिकाएको नपर्ला घरमा सिकिसकेको छौ, बाबा आमाले घरमा त गरेको देखेको छौ, गरेर आफूले गरेको छौ होला। Anyway, I hope you know that. So let me tell you, we do namaste very simply, isn't it? So here, and there are some other 3 pictures. We don't know about this, isn't it? Because we do not belong to these people who belong to what community they belong to. We belong to Nepali community. So Nepali society, Nepali culture, we know only that much. Anyway, so now describe your dining etiquette. Number 2, question number 2 is given here. Etiquette means rules while dining. Or dining भनेको चाहिँ तिमीहरूलाई के होला भन्नुहुन्छ, डाइनिङ भनेको एउटा खाने है, खाने बेलामा कस्तो रुल्सहरू रेगुलेसन्सहरू हामीले फलो गर्नुपर्छ। हामी कहाँ के हुन्छ, खाने बेला गफ नगर भनेर भन्नुहुन्छ, भन्नु न भन्नुहुन्छ, हो त्यो हाम्रो सोसल रुल के चाहिँ यहाँ भनेको छ डाइनिङ एटिक्विटी है। सो it is different from the Japanese people. Not it is it different from the Chinese culture or not? We don't know what the Chinese follow, what do they do, but we know ours. We know about our homes only, our how do we follow the social rules while eating? Dining means eating. You know that? So now let's see here. Here is a story time. Read the following text quickly and answer these questions. There are some 3 questions are given here. So you are asked to read the text and give the answers. After learning the text, I hope you will be able to answer these questions. Now, a word guide to good manners. How not to behave badly abroad. Abroad is given here. Many of you know abroad. Abroad means in foreign country recently. Okay, foreign country. Well, going out of our country. If we are away from our country, so how do we should behave? How should we behave there? And if we do not know the social rules of that country, we will be in trouble. So to be safe from any kind of troubles that come in our life, we should know the social rules of the countries where we are going. Now, traveling to all corners of the world is getting easier and easier. Yeah. In no time, we can go to any part of the world. In hours, within a few hours or few minutes, when going to India, it doesn't take much time for us. On foot also, we can reach India from there because India is very near to us. So, if you go to China, Japan, America, Switzerland, wherever we go, we should know the rules and regulations of that country, and it takes no time for us to reach there. Now, we live in a global village. Now, global means the entire world has become a small village. So, we can keep in touch with the people around the world very easily sitting inside our home. That's why it is called global village. But this doesn't mean that we all behave in the same way. Yes, we can chat with the people living in South Africa, sitting inside our home, but we are unknown about the culture of South Africa, isn't it? And neither the South Africans know our culture. So that is why we have to learn, we have to study first, then only we will be able to deal and talk and interact with the people of that particular country. Now, different people of different countries have their own way of life, their lifestyle, we call it, living style also we call it. So the people around the world in different countries, they have their peculiar type, we call them. Peculiar is different. Here inside our country also we have different lifestyles. Different communities of people have their own way of life. So regarding the world, it's very totally different. Now greetings. Greetings means when two people meet each other for the first time. For the first time means like every day we meet with all our people. When meeting, how do we interact with each other? The way of interacting with each other when meeting, that is called greeting. भनेको मान्छे भेट हुँदाखेरि पहिलो पटक भेट हुँदाखेरि पहिलो पटक भने चिने नचिनेको मान्छे हैन आज भेट भयो भोलि पनि भेट हुन सक्छ भेटिन्छ रेगुलरली तर पहिलो भेटमा चाहिँ के गर्ने त त्यसलाई भन्छ ग्रिटिङ अब हामीले गर्छौं नमस्ते हाम्रो त्यही हो कसैले दशौं भन्छन् कसैले नमस्ते भन्छन् हामी नेपालीमा पनि हैन कसैले अब आदाब भन्छन् हैन मुस्लिमले आदाब भन्छन् अब सलाम वालेकुम भन्छन् है अब आदत भन्ने बित्तिकै त्यो मुस्लिम भनेपछि सलाम वालेकुम अर्को जातलाई चाहिँ आदत भन्छ बुझिरहेको अब कसरी ग्रिटिङ गर्ने त अब कुन कन्ट्रीमा कसरी ग्रिटिङ हुन्छ लेट्स फाइन्ड आउट इन डिटेल हियर हाउ शुड यु बिहेव व्हेन यु मीट समवन फर द फर्स्ट टाइम एन अमेरिकन और कैनेडियन shakes your hand firmly while looking you straight in the eyes. The Americans and the Canadians, they shake their hands firmly. Firmly means very tightly. मजाले दर्जाले हात समातेर चाहिँ handshake. Then only, and again they look straight into their eyes contact. भन्छ नि सिधै आँखामा हेरेर आँखा सुधाएर दौडले चाहिँ हात मिलाउने काम गर्छन् अरे अमेरिकन र केनेडियनले। Now, in many parts of Asia, regarding our continent, there is no physical contact at all. Many countries of Asia, they do not make physical contact. Means they do not touch each other. That is called physical contact. Touching each other is physical contact. So the physical contact is totally banned in some of the countries and communities of Asia. In Japan, you should bow, and the more you respect the person, the deeper you should bow. Bow भनेको के तिमीलाई के कस्तो चीजलाई bow भन्छ? यसो परेको यो बाङ्गो यसो परेको हैन यो बाङ्गेला यसलाई bow भन्छ यो बाङ्गो. Bow मतलब झुक्ने. That is called bow. So in Japan, the more you respect the people, the person, the deeper you bow. First of all, if you meet upon, you do not respect much to that person, little bit of bow is enough. The more you bow, the deeper you, sorry, the more you respect, the deeper you bow down. That is how the greeting is done in Japan. Then